Good afternoon, Wolfpack Nation. I am Dr. Andrea Duhon. I am a 2005 graduate of the College of Science and the College of Education. I am so excited and humbled to be here with you today to get the opportunity to just say, congratulations! You have made it. I am so proud of you. You are an elite group full of erudites, personified, who are going to do amazing things in this world. I am so humbled to be able to speak to you today to just say you did it. In an era where things have been so ambiguous and it's hard to predict what's going to happen the next day, I give my 110% all to you on just making it through. I know that this has been a season of a lot of question marks, a season of a lot of things unexpected, a season of a lot of fear and a lot of false hope. And just we have been really drowned in so many things, but you have persevered. You have gone through the fire and you are coming out and going on to bigger and better things. And I just want you to take a moment and just pause and realize what an incredible accomplishment that is. We are so proud of you. And I can sit here and tell you this great advice and give you a how-to on how to be better for tomorrow or how to accomplish all your dreams. But the truth is that you've already shown that you have what it takes to persevere, that you have what it takes to go through times of unknowns and things that we just cannot predict. And that in itself tells us how much heart you have, how much courage you have, and that you have what it takes to be successful. I remember being at NC State almost 15 years ago and just wondering what the next step was going to look like. And if I'm honest with you, I didn't really know. And it's okay. It's okay to not have it all together. It's okay to have deferred dreams. It's okay to try to be putting the puzzle together piece by piece each day. And just know that if you follow through, if you persevere, if you continue to work one day at a time, it will all fill together. And all I can say is that the attitude behind what you have endured over the last 2 years is exactly what you will need for the rest of your life. Life is full of ups and downs. You're never going to have a straight path. Success doesn't look like a straight path. And so, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that your heart desires, I am 100% sure that you will be able to do it and that you will persevere and that you will come out on the other side a much better version of yourself. I, walking into NC State, wasn't really sure what that would look like. And I remember having one particular person who just instilled in me this idea of belief in myself, that no matter what the outcome was, no matter what the story was, no matter who I was yesterday, I had the opportunity to change my tomorrow and to be a better version. And that's exactly what I strive to be. And today, as I sit here reflecting back on all of that journey and the obstacles, what I can say is that the journey is worth $1,000,000. Every experience that you have, every single moment in time, whether it was good or bad, is exactly what makes you you. And there is no better version of you but you, right? And it sounds cliche almost, but it's literally that moment that you realize that the only person that can be you is you, that you start beginning to really discover yourself and do the things that you're passionate about, the things that you love, the things that you just cannot live without. And I think if you take that and you take one moment at a time, one step at a time towards whatever that goal or that dream is, you're going to accomplish incredible things. I've heard a little bit of things about this class and I'm just in awe of the people that you are. I know that we're going to be producing doctors, mathematicians, engineers, political science majors, and all of that. There's going to be a greater tomorrow because of you. And so I just encourage you to continue to pursue your dreams, continue to strive forward, continue to be you, be willing to go through adversity, be willing to stand up for what you believe, be willing to be uncomfortable. Because in those uncomfortable moments is where we really grow. In those uncomfortable moments, we force ourselves to think deeper, to get to know each other more, and to create a deeper understanding for our society. And it's so important. And so I just encourage you to continue to grow, to really indulge in this journey, and to just allow yourself to be a lifetime learner, because that's really what we are, right? Things will develop. Um, your field will develop, circumstances around you will develop, and the best way that you can continue to strive forward is by relearning that environment and relearning how you fit into that. And never think for a second that you are not enough. Never think for a second that you don't fit in. Never think for a second that what's around you is better than you, because you matter. You contribute to this world and this society in ways that only you can. And I just want you to remember that in moments where it's not easy, in moments where people are against you, in days where you feel like you're just not enough, I want you to look in the mirror, literally look in the mirror and say, I am enough. I can do this. I will do this. Because the value that you bring to life, no one else can. And so I want you to remember that, because those days, those dark moments will be there. Those times of doubt will come, right? We are not promised not to have that, but you are promised to get through it. And so I just want to encourage you to continue to pursue the highest of your dreams, the things that you think are ludicrous and you're just seemingly thinking too high for yourself. Like, pursue those things, be innovative, think of an idea, push it through. If it fails, try again. The beauty of failure is the learning process, right? And as a mathematician, I feel like that is one thing I learned at NC State, that everything was a learning experience. Every failure I had, every time I was frustrated, every time I didn't feel good enough, it all taught me valuable lessons that I can now use the later years. And you develop endurance. And that endurance gets you through the next step and the next step and the next day. And your endurance becomes bigger and higher. And you can overcome much bigger obstacles as you go through life, understanding that things are not always going to be great. So be encouraged. And if you ever need support, reach back out. NC State has been amazing, amazing at creating a support system for alumni. And so take advantage of that alumni support, take advantage of the Career Center, take advantage of your mentors who will still be there. I can tell you and I can attest, my mentor from NC State, who I met when I was 17 years old, Dr. Wandra Hill, is still in my life today. She's still a supporting person. She's still praying for me every day, and I still get to interact with her. And those are relationships that will mold your life for the rest of your life. So use them, reach back. Don't forget that there's another generation that's coming right behind you, a generation that has questions, that is unstable, that doesn't know what's going to happen the next day, a generation that just went through COVID for a year and a half of their education as young kids, a generation that has this big question mark of how they fit into society, a generation that had to be put in the face of adversity with injustice and had to identify with their race a lot earlier than a lot of us did. Social media has brought attention head on to things that we all know, but sometimes can avoid. And now it's unavoidable. And so they need our support. So reach back, talk to somebody, look at that next generation and allow them to use your experience as a catalyst for their own. Remind them of their worth. Remind them of how important they are to you. Everything that we do should be for their sake, to create a pathway for their world to be slightly a better place. So today, on the day that you graduate, I just want you to know how incredibly proud I am of you. We are so proud. And as a part of the Wolfpack, we're always a part of the same family. And so know we are here to support you. If you are wanting to get involved as an alumni, please reach out to the Alumni Association. We will welcome you with open arms because we want you to be a part of this family for as long as you want to be. And so congratulations, class of 2021. We are proud of you. We are excited for the things that you will do, and I cannot wait to hear all about it. Have a wonderful graduation. So proud of you.